Hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss an important topic which is hacking. We speak about 5 main points. What is hacking? Who is the hacker? Types of hackers? What damage can hackers do? And hacking prevention. Nowadays, everyone puts their personal data on their phones, which is one of the main advantages as it allows us to have easy access to our data. On the other hand, it's also considered a disadvantage because your phone might get hacked. This leads to great losses or damages, and all your personal data will be gone. So we're going to understand more about hacking so we can spread awareness and protect our phone from being hacked. First, let's start with what is hacking. Hacking is a broad term for a range of activities that aim to compromise computers and networks by identifying and then exploiting security weakness. Hacking refers to activities that seek to compromise digital devices such as computers, smartphones, tablets, and even entire networks. Although hacking isn't always harmful, the phrase has a bad reputation due to its association with cybercrime motivated by financial gain, protest, information gathering, as in spying, and even just for the fun of the challenge.
The second point, who is the hacker? The hacker is an individual who employs computer networking or other abilities to solve a technological issue. As known as a hacker, hackers utilize their skills to gain unauthorized access of systems or networks in order to commit crimes. May also be included in the definition of the term. They may be motivated by a multiple of reasons, such as a profit or information gathering. Now we will talk about the third point. Hackers can be divided into categories known as black hat hacker. This type of hacker uses his skills to steal money or data, like a computer system offline or even destroy them. Black hat hacker works outside of the law. This is the hacker that we as a society are the most familiar with. Some black hats have cost us companies hundreds of millions of dollars in damages of credit card and social security information theft. They can work alone, in that case known as a lone wolf, or within a team. They work slowly and methodically. White hat hacker, this one who is an ethical hacker. This type of hacker usually hacks for a company or organization for defensive purposes. The white hat hacker is given special permission with limits on what the hacker can and cannot do. Grey hat hacker, a person who may sometimes violate law but doesn't have the malicious intent like black hat hacker. Grey hat hacker may not have the criminal or malicious intent of a black hat hacker, but also doesn't have the prior knowledge or conscience of those whose systems he hacks into.
In the fourth point of this presentation, we will mention the damages hackers can do. Firstly, they can steal your money and open credit card and bank accounts in your name. They can destroy your credit card rating. They can also request new account personal identification number or additional credit cards. Another thing to mention is that they can make purchases on your behalf because they already have access on your data. They can also sell your information to others who will use it for malicious purposes. They can delete or damage important files on your computer. And lastly, they can obtain sensitive personal information and share it.
Conclusion: hacking is a serious concern for any business nowadays. In fact, it is almost a statistical certainty that at some point any given company will suffer a data breach. In spite of this, the pressure to keep up with the rapidly developing technology industry leads to carelessness in securing computing systems. While the desire to maximize profit is understandable, computer crime can affect people's lives so dramatically that companies are ethically obligated to secure their systems, even if the extra time and resources revenue. To this end, a full disclosure policy is needed.
At the end of this presentation, we would like to inform you about some hacking preventions so you don't get exposed to hacking. First of all, you should download software from authorized websites. If you are planning to download a music file, video, or a utility software, do so from a trusted website. Many websites offer a free download from certain high-value software, but those may carry the virus or a spyware released by a hacker to obtain your PC information. Secondly, you should not click on random email attachments. Email is one of the biggest tools through which hackers spread malware. The spyware or virus are hidden in attachments and links, clicking on which the infection begins. Thirdly, you should scan all types of hard drives before running. Hard drives such as pen drives, external hard disk or mobile devices should be scanned by a USB scanner to remove any kind of malware. An important thing is that you should use strong passwords. Do not keep easy passwords. These information can be easily guessed or can be fetched from social media sites. Last but not least, you should never store or share your login information. Keeping your user ID password on your PC increases the risk of becoming a victim of hackers. Always try to memorize your login information. It's also important to abstain from sharing your password via email.